broadcast is live. Woohoo!
Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to Sunday Connections and welcome, Thayer.
Yeah, thank you. I'm psyched to be here. I see there's lots of cool people in the chat.
Yes, thank you everyone for being here. This is your first time on the channel, and we're very excited that you're here, Thayer. Not my first time reading with you, but your first time here at dzncats. So thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone in the chat for showing up. This is Thayer. She is a wonderful, wonderful, bright energy. Thayer, I will let her tell you about her abilities and what she can do. But I first found you when you went on to Heart and Soul Connected with Allie.
Allie, the mother of us all.
Yeah, and then I had the pleasure of having you on with Circle of Friends. You were our very first guest for Circle of Friends, and that was just such a lovely time that we shared between yourself and Allie and I. It was wonderful. So I couldn't wait to have you here. So thank you for being here. Tell us about yourself, Thayer.
Thank you for having me. I am a psychic intuitive. I've always been intuitive. I was born that way. And I'm now really coming in and working into it and identifying it. I have my MFA from Parsons School of Design, so I studied art. I was a single parent and grew up. I had to grow up with my daughter, which was a curse and a blessing, but I'm happy it happened. So I have spiritual guidance, and then I have earth school guidance. So, and they've both come together in my old age of 66, where both wisdom from both sides have merged together.
Beautiful.
The one thing I like to do is I'm really happy to do readings and maybe some mediumship for you. I've been studying mediumship, and my psychic ability is just very natural. But I also do psychic paintings. Instead of doing a reading, I will look at you and tune into your energy and do your color and vibration painting. And you can see this is a painting of mine.
Such a beautiful painting. I love that.
Yeah. So I do those, and they range from $100 to $150. You get a painting done, and it gets sent to you, and you get to hang it up on your wall forever. And the painting should have will have a energy that keeps talking to you. So, and I don't have, I just have my email, which is THAYERBOO2@gmail.com.
It actually is in the description box below the video.
So you can
for anyone who's interested, email Thayer.
Yeah. And I love doing them. I love it. To me, it's easy and challenging and enlightening. And so there you go.
I love that. Yeah. So if anyone wants colors, Thayer can also do colors, like as a reading kind of idea. I will pull cards along with Thayer to see if I can add to any of the message that she picks up on. So go ahead and start, putting your questions in the chat. We'll chat a little bit more. I have a really, really interesting question. I think it's interesting anyway about your painting. Yeah. But first, I want to say hi to everyone. Nancy's here. Tracy Ralph is here. Marcia's here. Hi, Gerald. Thank you for being here, my friends. Marcia Green is in the house. Jackie's here. Cardamancy Mesquite's here. My husband's here. Sharon Sipe. Thank you.
Hello, Sharon.
Happy Sunday. Yeah. So, Thayer, however did you do your own painting? Like, did you tap into your energy to paint that, or is yellow just a beautiful color for you?
Well, yellow, I did very formal 19th century landscape painting. I had a very formal background, and then I just stopped painting because I didn't really like it. It was being obedient, and the one thing I've had to learn is not to be so obedient to what I'm told, but to be who I really am, which is a lifelong quest. And yellow is just my color. I mean, I'm going into pinks now and other colors, but forever yellow was my color. And this was an early type of painting I did when I was back in New Jersey.
Love it.
It's oil, and I'm really into the fluorescent colors.
Yeah.
And it's now just a matter of listening and letting the images come in. I always have this painting with me in my bedroom wherever I am. It's kind of like my, it's my comfort painting for me. Yeah, thank you very much. I do have a public Facebook page, which is under Thayer Hutchinson, and they've made it into a page, but I think if you click on photographs or click on the drawing of the horse, you can go see some of my formal paintings and a lot of my energy paintings there.
Beautiful. If anybody follows me on Facebook, Thayer is listed as one of my friends because we're friends. Yeah. So you can find Thayer through me is where I was going with that. Yeah. If you're connected with dzncats on Facebook. Hi, Linda. Hi, Vivian. Thank you for being here, you guys. So I've got one question start already. If anybody wants a reading or whatever, please do pop it in the chat and I will try to keep up. I'm going to... Hi, Ben.
We can do mediumship, colors, psychic readings, energy readings. We'll just have to see what messages come through for you.
Absolutely. So I want to say, and thank you, Tarot Stash, for saying that. So thank you, everybody, for all of your, kind thoughts and prayers and wishes for my husband and for his dad. It's greatly appreciated. It is the most difficult and challenging time, but you all make it a little easier to handle just with all of your kindness. So thank you so much for all your support. I'm going to pop up Nancy Riker on the screen here, Thayer.
Oh, she would
like a general read and with colors.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, of course, Tracy. I've got you started, love. Ben, all the way in England.
Have I read Nancy before?
Possibly. Don't know. Ben is here all the way from England, so it's like 8 o'clock at night there. So thank you, Ben, for tuning in. We appreciate that.
Well, Nancy, right away, I got a red. I got a beautiful wagon red. You know those cool red wagons that we had when we were kids. That's telling me you're very grounded. You're very earthy. You're very connected to life, to all life around you. I keep getting a childhood memory from you, something to do with your childhood. I feel like you're a very loving person, which is everybody is. But I see you as a child having a lot of fun. I don't know if adulthood was so much fun for you, but I see there's a part of you as a child where you were outside and playing and having a lot of fun. And they're showing you this because I think they want to remind you to go and have some fun, to lighten up, to go out and have some fun, and whether that's out playing with the animals or girls' night out with karaoke, but to be with your friends and enjoy the sort of go back, when you were a kid and you were outside and you were connected to the natural energies, and those energies were going back and forth. To remember to do that, to open up your heart and open up how you feel, like go out and feel the wind, go out and touch a tree and really connect, get that energy connecting for you. I know you don't necessarily have a problem, but the red to me is showing me like the root, the connection with earth, the root connection with life, that maybe you're living too much in your head. And I feel like there's a male, an older male, maybe a father, who is sending you lots of love. He's coming in to say hi. I feel like it's a father or a grandfather. He's above you, and he's reminding you that you're loved and that he's with you. And when you go out and play, he'll be with you. And that you guys used to spend time together when you were a kid. So I don't know how that goes.
Nancy says, I did have fun outside, grew up in the country in New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, there you go. And I lived in Jersey for a long time.
I love the accent. I love it.
Yeah.
So I got when you were talking about the childhood and the memories, I pulled this card. I'm just going to take the question down so you can see the card here, Nancy. I pulled the wolf spirit, which is family. So I was like, yay, Thayer and I are bouncing off of each other. Yay, Kelly. Sorry.
And go ahead. Break out of the routine you're in and go do something different.
Yeah. And then I've got this loving kindness. Notice this little puppy. I mean, how adorable is that? Okay. So loving kindness, Archangel Chamiel is summoning you to be more understanding and sensitive. And I think that's more understanding and sensitive to you, to your personal needs, what you need to do, what is best for Nancy. I got the 3 of Earth. So that's working together in a community. That's cooperation, teamwork, those kinds of things. I've got the 2 of Water, right? Coming from a loving place. That's who you are. You're about partnership and commitment and sort of working together, right? And then I've got the Queen of Air, which is, look at the dress, first of all. It's just gorgeous. So the Queen of Air, brilliant, experienced, humorous. I got renewal on the bottom of the deck. And this is the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. It's like this long of a name, but this, I want to show you the card because it's absolutely stunning. The image, the angel, right? So this is self-evaluation. And I think that exactly what Thayer is saying when she held the card up, that's exactly what you need to do. You need to sort of like get out of your head and go have some fun, right? Try to find that happy balance. And maybe you can do that by being around animals or being around your family, maybe having some fun, going out for lunch with the girls, a picnic, that kind of thing. That's what I'm picking up for you. So
you did something fun with your dad when you were a kid. Like you went fishing or walking around, or you did something outside with him.
Yeah.
Getting that image. Yeah.
Beautiful. So this is Marcia, and I'm going to stick this up on the screen here. Hopefully we can see all of that. And I just want to quickly say that I've got Tracy, I've got Gerald, Marcia for your daughter. I've got Vivian. So don't want anyone to think that I've forgotten about them. So Marcia says, I would like a card pulled concerned about my encounter with the sunrise on the 19th of March. I had read on this previously. It was awesome, and my stylist also saw it, but will not talk about it. Oh, thanks, Ben. Oh, I'm so glad, Nancy. Aw. She's saying everything resonates. Yay. All right, Marcia Green, Marcia Green, Marcia Green.
So I feel like I'm getting this, something slipped through, something came through that isn't ordinary, and that you got a message, or you got something from your spirit guides or your angels, or some sort of energy came through and gave you an insight. And I don't know if you digested what that insight is. I feel like it was a bit of fun, that there was a bit of fun that came by. And I'm getting the color orange, which might be with a sunset. But I also feel like it's something that you could spend it's a well of feeling and information that you could spend some time using to expand your thinking.
This is super interesting. I don't want to interrupt you, but this might help with it. So Marcia says, I am wondering if my stylist saw something different from me. I was praising God on being so awesome in the beauty of the sunrise, which is what you said. As I got closer to the town, the sun was sitting on the road. So the sunrise that you were picking up on is definitely... I totally got that it was a message. Like, again, just now in my cards.
Yeah. I think it was an opening to something that you have already, but it was an opening that you can go back to that energy and move through it.
Yeah.
You can kind of go back to that doorway and move through it.
Ooh,
and the message came because you were open for it.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like the beginning of something, and it really has to do with
she says, yes, it was orange, the colors of the rainbow, the sun pushing in and out, smiling, and started twinkling and sparkling around the sun. I mean, what a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous experience, right?
So remember how you felt when you saw that, and bring that feeling back up again, and move into it and open up, and maybe do a little lie down. Yeah, shine from within. It's sort of like a portal, an opening for you to move further into connecting with your divine energy.
Love that. All right, this is what I got for you, Marcia. Now, I know that I read on this before, and I'll be perfectly honest. I barely remember my name from one day to the next. So, but anyhow, this is what I got for you, Marcia. I've got the 3 of Fire. Okay. So this is, and notice the color. That was the first card, and that literally like flew out when I was shuffling. So it's orange, right? So goals, expansion, vision. That's like, you standing there, you've worked so hard towards a goal or a dream, and you can literally see it right in front of your eyes, right? All of your plans are coming into motion. I've got awakening, right? The Hanged Man, as it is normally in the normal tarot. We've got the Queen of Fire. Again, notice the orange, right? That's you. She's wearing a crown over her heart, right? This is your intelligence, your exuberance, you're determined, right? We've got the 10 of Earth. This is, notice again, the orange, all in the colors of the leaves and the brick, right? Holding on to an orange book, no less. This is your legacy and your stability and your security. I got the 6 of Water on the bottom of the deck, and that's about your childhood memories. So I don't know. And if you look, she's holding a feather in her hand here, right? That's what she's got as she sits and looks up at the sky. So I'm not sure if you have had like a sense or a knowing or a feeling or an intuition or whatever the case may be since you were a young child, but I sort of feel like there's something about that. I don't know if maybe there's someone in your family, like maybe your mom or your grandmother, an auntie or somebody. Like I don't know why I'm even saying that, but I sort of feel like maybe you've known about this for a while, or maybe this is someone connected to your past that was sending the message to you. And then I've got this, which is Shine from Within. And it says, looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it is time for you to shine. This is the time for self-acceptance and for the revealing your true beauty. So that, along with the 10 of fire, they are telling you to shine brightly. Show the world who you are, my friend. Show the world who you are is what I want to say to you. I hope that that helps. That was a lot. So Marcia says, I collect feathers. Yes, I was told I was different. My grandma was a dream reader. Of course, Pierrette. Absolutely, my love. No problem. Marcia says, awesome card, Kelly. It was blinding me. I kept driving and it had all colors so bright. I stumbled out of the car and made it to the salon. Oh, hi, Gina M. She's lurking. Marcia says, thank you very much for the message there.
It's a portal of, it's an opening for you to go back to and move through an experience. So it was kind of like a welcome and to have more confidence in your interpretation, your spiritual self, and move forward.
I literally am thinking of like orange is like fire, right? Fire is light.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all the messages are like shine your light. So that literally was them shining the light at you, telling you like it's go.
Yeah.
Right. I got you started there, Ben. All right. So that's fabulous. Lovely reads for Nancy and Marcia so far. Here we go. This is Tracy Ralph. Tracy would like a color reading as to, could I have a color reading as to which part is highlighted for me now? Hi, Valerie. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Appreciate you all. All right. Tracy wants a color reading. I don't really have anything. Oh, I do. I have color cards. I can play colors, too. Took me a minute.
So I'm seeing a lot of green and blue with you, Tracy. Very much like the green of the leaves and the blue of the sky. Except for the blue of the sky is more of an evening dark blue, not so brilliant blue. This tells me that you're very loved and that you can express your love very well and that you give messages of love to other people. And you give messages of confidence and you sort of guide other people and help them find their way. You might not be aware of it, but I bet you people come to you for advice, or you're good at giving advice to children. Maybe you're a teacher or somebody who communicates very well. And you always communicate from the heart, which means you might be an artist or a creative person.
Well, speaking of blue.
Yeah, blue. Yeah.
Awaken your healing, activate your healing power, Tracy. Now, I know that Tracy is a healer, so I think that that's just continued to do that. I also got brown for you, Tracy, which is establishing boundaries. So keeping those healthy boundaries, which is always important to everybody. And I also got plum, which is overcoming your challenges. And so I know that you know what that means. And without like outing you on the live broadcast, when you do what we do, it's not easy sometimes, right? To step outside of your comfort zone, but we got to push ourselves. And I think that's why you got the boundaries card. So I hope that helps. Hi, everybody, and thank you. Yep, I've got Vivian. I got that for Marcia, for Kiba. So I hope that helps, Tracy. And Ben, I've got you. So I think for now, we've got enough questions, you guys. So if you want to just hold.
And Tracy, who you are is enough. what you do every day and how you communicate is enough. And you can extend your energy to other people if you want to, but don't feel like it's a have to.
Yeah. So this is for Marcia. This is her daughter, Kiba, who is out of the room at the moment, cooking. But Kiba would like a message if she could get one. So I'll pull a couple.
Message or a card on what? What does she?
Maybe just a card, whatever you're doing. Hi, Miss Candy. How you doing, love? Thank you for being here, my friends. Appreciate y'all. If anyone can hear yelling and hooting and hollering in the background, we're having a soapbox derby going on all day today, and it is so lovely, you guys, to hear people laughing and clapping and the kids having so much fun. It's like life is actually happening outside of my house, which is fabulous. So if y'all hear any noises, that's what's going on. Oh, Tracy says, thank you, ladies. Both really spoke to me. Good stuff.
I'm getting the Page of Pentacles. So I'm not, what am I getting from this? You know what you're doing. You're pretty solid. You're looking to make money and move forward. You'll be able to manifest your money, and your ideas about making money or your ideas on the job will be listened to. I see you as a very stable person who has good ideas, and you're very practical. And what's the message? Manifest your ideas, especially in financial matters. Move forward in your ideas, whether they're, to make money from home or pick up a job. You'll be able to manifest your ideas in terms of money making very well.
That's really interesting that you got that, Thayer, because I'll show you the card I got in 2 seconds here. Okay, so the first card I got was this one here, which is Connections. This is a lovely deck that I just got. It's called Energy and Spirit, and I absolutely adore it. So this is partnerships, contracts, and commitments. That was interesting that you picked up on that. I also got from the Spirit Animal Wisdom deck Tiger, which is Divine Timing. And that card is Good Things Come to Those Who Wait, which I thought was interesting. And then I've got Tree Wisdom here. So this tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So maybe take a walk outside and sort of like, around like a wooded area, a park where there's some trees and stuff, and you never know. You might get like an inspiration or a message or some sort of thing like that. That's a really interesting card. I don't know that I've ever got that card before, to be honest. Marcia says, yes, she is very solid. Mind her own business. She is very shy. And Kiba says, thank you. All right. Moving on to Terrastash.
Don't be shy with your ideas, though. You have good ideas. So, move forward with them. And if the first one doesn't work, you'll learn from it and move forward with the second one. Question. Oh, Terrastash. I love him.
Yes.
Dreams.
So Daryl says, I'd love a reading about my dreams and how they've changed in the last week or so. What's going on?
Well, you're moving through the universe. All I'm seeing are swirls and waves of and streams of energy moving through the universe. So I think you're expanding and you're shifting. And perhaps you're reaching out a little bit more in terms of where the where the information is coming from. You need to relax about it and not take them so seriously. And because I keep getting the word flow, and I keep seeing the flowing of cosmic energy going by, and that you're picking up on it and you're getting information from it. Your dream information and energy will integrate into your thoughts. So keep yourself relaxed and open. Maybe you can write them down if you want to, if you need to remember them, but it's an energetic process. You know, be careful in the summertime about the wind. Yeah, I just keep seeing, like, in this summertime, you have to be careful of the wind. That's all I'm getting.
Thought that was really interesting. I put that card up when you said be careful of the wind because it's literally a picture of a sailboat.
Yeah.
I'm just going to drop this off of there. So I got the 6 of air, which is, you know, that whole concept of moving away from choppy waters, moving towards a, you know, a safer sort of haven. I've got the sun card, which is lovely. This is joy and abundance and happiness and that feeling of wholeness. I've got the 7 of air, so I feel like these dreams might have, I don't know if the dreams are displaying something that you need to be cautious about, or perhaps they have sort of thrown you off a little bit. And I'm guessing that because you said what's going on, that it might have, you know, made you take a step back and go, ooh, like it might have made you nervous or a little bit anxious about it. The last card that I got was the Page of Fire. So it talks about, you know, being creative and being motivated by that creativity. And so I don't know if you are working on something in the creative realm, but I sort of feel like I want to say to you, if that's what, if you've got an idea that you've been working on and you're kind of, you know, stuck or trying to control it a little bit, trying to, you know, oh, it's not done, I don't think it's done yet, I want to tell you to just get on with it. Bear with me one more second here. I'm pulling one more card. I'm feeling the need to do so. We've got koi, carp. Look at all those beautiful colors in that card. This is abundance. And this card says, move with the flow of abundance around and through you. So the abundance of your motivation, the abundance of your creativity, the abundance of your inspiration, abundance of the wind as it navigates you through that cosmic energy flow, as Thayer said. I hope that helps, Gerald. That's what I got for you, love. That I've got the 4 of earth on the bottom of the deck, and that is about frugalness, your extravagance, your control, that whole kind of like balance kind of thing, right? So I don't know if you're in your head about it or not, but I say go for it.
You know, I feel like new knowledge is becoming available to you, and to just open up, just relax about it, and it will come in. And again, both of us got the feeling of water or wind, where if you just go with the flow, I feel like you're going to have a really fun summer. Doesn't have to be serious cosmic energy. I feel like expansive, that you're going to be expanding, and just keep breathing and keep moving forward.
He says flow is a key through all of this. Thank you.
Tarot Stash. I'll take a thank you from him. He's funny. Yay!
Listen, I had Ben and Gerald on with me together, and I have to say, I have never had as much fun as I had the first time that Ben was on the channel, and then the second time when I had Ben and Gerald both there. I mean, they really brought me out of my shell, and I was having the best time ever. And it was just such a fun, wonderful experience. I love them both dearly. Tracy Ralph does have a channel, Marcia Green. I'm sure one of the mods can stick the link in there for me. All right, so next up we have Vivian, and Vivian would like a color and energy reading, please. A color and energy reading. Laughter lifts energy. It absolutely does, Gerald. Absolutely. Aw, thanks, Ben. Love you right back. Especially when you bring chocolate and biscuits.
You know, Vivian, I'm seeing the color yellow for you. Beautiful orb of yellow. It's a very vibrant yellow with many different shades and colors. I wouldn't say it's like the sun, but it's a nice ball of yellow energy. You know, I feel like you have a good sense of yourself, or you're coming into a good sense of self, and you're comfortable with it. And allow yourself and what you're hearing and what you're thinking about into more of your core. Maybe journaling or writing down or trying on different thoughts, and not just saying, well, they're just nothing, they're just thoughts. You know, sort of ask them in for tea, find out what they are. But I just see easy going for you. I see an easy relationship with your friends, a nice expansive summer, and hug yourself. And it's not, self-love is important, and believe me, I've worked on that. But it's kind of like, you don't need to hug yourself that hard. You just need to listen to all aspects of yourself, bring them in for tea, and have some chats, offer them some cookies, and see what they have to say. So I don't see hardship for you. I see enjoyment and ease.
Sorry, I had a Charlotte on the desk that I had to remove. So I didn't get yellow, but I got very close to yellow, which is interesting to me. This is what I got for you, Vivian. I've got coral. What a beautiful image that is. So coral, and I've got another Charlotte back on the desk. Sorry, I was going to jump all over my cards. This is allow flow and synchronicity into your life. Then I got emerald, which is calm your mind, body, and soul. And now Charlotte's knocking things down on my desk. Mommy's going to have to remove you, sweetheart. And then I've got carrot, which is clarity. And Charlotte agrees that that is what you need to do. So I also pulled this card here. This is from the Fairy of the Oracle, and this is Shine Within, which is the same card that we got for Marcia earlier. So that message is, looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So I literally think that what this is telling you to do is to find that happy balance, right? Of when you do like self-love and self-care kind of things. This is what I think the message is for you today, Vivian. I hope that resonates. And I'm going to mute myself. I'll stick the next question up here. Bear with me, everybody, while I have to get the cat off my desk because I can't concentrate. This is for Pierrette. If you have time, a card for me, please.
Hi, Pierrette. How are you? Oh, you come in on Allie's channel. Let me see what we got for you. Got the world.
Beautiful.
So you know, the world for me is the world. It's the last, yeah, of the major arcana, and it's sort of the completion of the fool's journey. That you've completed the journey, you've learned a lot of stuff, you're happy, because the first one is the fool jumping off the cliff, and then he encounters all these different things in the world is the last one. So,
Pierrette, are you planning on traveling anywhere or going on a trip or maybe moving or something like that? This card, by the way, it's a master number of 22, so it's Journey Guide, which I just thought was interesting, the world being in the hands, but this is about travel and change in location. So I'm wondering if you're planning a trip or, maybe moving or something like that. And then I also got Discipline, which is, look at that. What a gorgeous card that is. I love these cards. They're just beautiful. So the angels are asking you to increase your level of self-discipline. And so, it doesn't have to be about travel. I just wondered because that's literally what the words on the bottom of the card said, but maybe it's literally, the idea of having the world in your hands. You've completed a cycle and you're starting a new path, right? Notice how that tree has like those branches almost looks like forks, right? Like a fork in the road kind of idea. Maybe that's what the message is.
You have knowledge, so use it. I'm getting the metaphor of you have the knowledge and you can now plant a garden. You can now do something with your knowledge. And it doesn't have to be heavy, but your inner knowing, now that you've been through the fool's journey, you can now manifest something with it or make something from it.
I love that. That was really good there. This is for Ben.
Beneficial Tarot. I haven't met you yet, Beneficial.
Ben is from England and he's absolutely wonderful.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Ben, okay, so Ben from England. Well, right away I see the universe. I see a picture of a galaxy. So you have universal knowledge and universal understanding. You might not be in touch with all of it yet, but you're moving towards that. And it's there. It's there for the taking for you. The more you can reach out and learn and find different ways in your mind to access this knowledge. It doesn't have to be meditation. It could be cards. It could be walking. It could be writing. It could be painting. It could be meditating and talking with your friends. But you have the universe is your oyster. And I feel that you're going to be bringing this knowledge in and you're going to be helping a lot of people so they can have fun and you're going to lighten their life, maybe with fun readings and helping them. But eventually I think you're going to be helping people with who you are and what your insights are in life. I kind of see this ahead of you. You're an asset to your community and you're an asset to the people around you, and how you choose to manifest that is obviously your free will. But you have the galaxies and the universe and all the voices at your disposal. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun listening and growing. I'm seeing, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 42, that you're going to have a lot of fun with this. And it's a very rich table and it doesn't have to be heavy. Remember, bringing joy and lightness to people is really part of the universal love energy. Those pictures of the operators putting the plugs in certain things to connect people. I feel like you've got many different voices and many different energies coming through you in the future. And I just see nothing but happiness and fun and beautiful patterned clothes and fun things for you to do. Maybe go to a fair, read the cards at a fair, play with children, that kind of thing, alongside that.
I think that's awesome. And Ben said, think author, that's a lovely reading and it resonates so much in what I've been thinking. I do have fun.
Yeah. And you have everybody wants to talk to you. Hello, hello.
Hello,
hello. London calling.
Tracy is put in the chat for you, Thayer, to watch back the replay of Ben and Gerald when they were with me a couple of weeks ago, because it was a blast. Gerald says, Thayer, does he also have protection that he doesn't notice? Meaning Ben.
I think that you should always ask that you get the highest guidance.
Yeah.
I mean, we do all have protection, but there's lots of, I always ask, may all my messages be for the person's highest good.
Absolutely.
It's a very good habit to get into, whether you need it or not. It doesn't matter. It's sort of like wiping your feet before you come into the house, or washing your hands. But but I see where Tarot Stash is coming from, because that did come into my head about protection, and I kind of, but I think he picked up on the same vibe.
Yeah. So I just want to say hi, because lots of people are popping in, and I do appreciate everyone being here. Can you, Priya? I will star you and see if we can get to you, but no promises, okay? Because we have closed the questions, but we'll try to get through as many as we can. Ben, this is what I've got for you, love. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune, right? That's the first card that I pulled out. So of course the Wheel of Fortune, luck, progress, change. I think you're constantly evolving and constantly trying to keep that wheel moving, for lack of a better way to say it. Next up, we have the Eight of Air. So this is your self-doubt, constantly getting in the way, telling yourself, that little voice going, knock, knock, excuse me, Ben, hello, Ben, and you need to tell it to stop. We've got the King of Fire next, right? As Thayer was saying, you have the voice that people want to listen to. So you really got to tell that negative voice in the back of your head to just, no, thank you, I'm not listening to you today. We've got the Knight of Air on the bottom of the deck, right? Being determined. You are motivated. You are smart. You have the wisdom. Do it, right? Meaning tell that negative voice to, no, thank you, I'm not listening. I got the Monkey, which is your inner child, as Thayer said. Don't take life too seriously. I've got connections, which is your partnerships and your collaborations, your contracts, your commitments, like with me and Gerald, for example, just saying. And then I've got conscious steps, which is looking forward and considered action. So I think that you're being very careful about each step that you take, each new direction that you go in. And I want to say to you, maybe, just maybe, just sort of, how does it feel? Toss a card on it. Like someone sends you an invite and says, hey, Ben, do you want to collaborate with me? Toss a card. See what the card says. See how you feel about it. Don't overthink it. That's what I got for you, my friend. Hope
no need to apologize, Tarot Stash. No. I'm you're don't apologize for adding to the conversation. And Ben, I think that's why I kept saying have fun. lighten up and trust, because you're connected.
Yeah.
Have
confidence
that you're connected. And I know I'm from New England. The English like to focus on what they're not doing right. Well, fuck that. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Yeah.
I do have
yeah.
Sorry, I do have more Rada on the list, Mark. Thank you. Okay, up next we have Valerie S. So I hope that resonates, Ben, and I hope you're happy with that. Hi, greeter. All right, Valerie S. Time to allow. May I have you read whatever you feel is right, please, and thank you. Valerie. Thank you, Vivian. Yes, please don't forget to give a thumbs up if anyone is interested in contacting Thayer. She does not have a channel. She has an email. You can email her. It's ThayerBoo2@gmail.com. It is in the description box below the video. If anyone is interested in contacting Thayer.
So, Valerie, I'm seeing a circle of light for you. It's above your head, and it's a beautiful circle of light that just sort of flows around you. So I feel like, I'm not feeling a lot of inner conflict, for you at this time. That the circle of light is always with you. It could be an energy guide but it's always with you, and it's always there to help you. It's sort of help you calm you down, help remind you that life is easy sometimes. You don't have to try so hard. And I'm seeing, yellows and blues and all different colors. So there's nothing definitive about it. It's an energy that you can ask for help. And especially if you need to breathe and calm down, that light source is always there for you. I don't want to say too much about it, because I think it's important that you find your connection and your identity with it and your conversation with it. But it is there. It's sort of like a halo. I'm seeing a halo. So it's a high vibrational energy form. It's saying, I'm here to help you. If you don't know what to have for dinner, you can ask me. If you don't know where, if such and such is right, you can ask me. So start having conversations with it in the way that is comfortable for you. There's no right or wrong. And that's all I'm getting right there for you.
Valerie says, I am here listening, just enjoying the show, sitting on the porch, getting some sun while drinking a nice sip.
Yeah.
Which is lovely. This is interesting to me. So, Thayer, when you said, getting a circle, this was the first card that I pulled. Well, actually, they fell all over my desk. Yeah. I reshuffled. This is what I got. So I'm seeing that yellow sort of circle around in the background there. So sanctuary, right?
Sanctuary, yeah. No, that's I totally can resonate with that.
Right. And then I've got this card, which is patience. Again, a circle, right? The sun behind it. So the idea of taking your time, getting quiet, taking your time, just allowing yourself to be in the moment, I think. And then interestingly enough, I got the complete opposite now. So if you do that, you're going to find your power, and you will have success. Whoops, sorry, that's no, that is right side up. So that's peppermint, which is success. I love these cards. They're so cute. So I feel like just getting quiet, just allowing yourself to sort of enjoy the process, enjoy the moment, take it a step at a time kind of idea. And you're going to be understanding your own power.
It's an additional power source for you. An extra battery.
Hey, And who doesn't need that, right?
A second cup of coffee.
Right?
Right?
I love
Like,
that.
wait
That's
a minute.
awesome.
I think I need some outside help here.
Yeah. Valerie says, Thayer, really appreciate you finding my inner peace and just knowing. I love that. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So next up we have Maura. Now Maura's been very patient because we said that we didn't know if we had time.
What's your
Maura,
dad's name?
Yeah, can you give us your dad's first name, please, Maura? Yeah. That's always helpful. Thank you, everyone, for being here and for being patient and for participating. Appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Okay. His first name was Leo.
You know, I'm seeing your dad with cars, or that he had a shop, or he liked to work on the weekends with his hands, lawnmowers, that kind of thing. He's got a big bushy head of curly brown hair. I don't know if I have the right energy, but I'm just going to keep going. I feel like he smoked, or he must have smoked when he was a kid. You know, he wore hats. I feel like he wore a flat pork pie hat. He says, don't worry so much about your future. Things are going to work out. You're my girl. You know, I'm kind of seeing an affectionate embrace. And that you can ask him to come in and help you. He's always there to help you and to advise you. I feel like he was a gentleman. He had a good sense of humor.
She says that he had straight white hair and smoked a lot.
Okay. All right. He had straight white hair. All right. Well, okay. But he did smoke a lot. I'm seeing him smoking. You know, and I bet you he would drink a beer or two, too.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing him kind of saying, you know, life is, you know, like now that I'm here, I realize that life is not so intense. Life doesn't have to be intense. It can be enjoyed. That he kind of was always sort of chewing on something, or anxious a little bit. And he's saying to enjoy your life, to enjoy the little parts of life, and that if you need help fixing things, I'm there to help answer you. I don't know if this makes any sense. I keep seeing a hat on him. Maybe it's an old hat, or that he had something, he had like a signature look, that people would know who he was because he had a certain look to him. And I feel like he played cards.
That is awesome.
So I don't know if any of that's right. But he, his name is Leo Lewis Coe.
I think this is super interesting. I'm picking up so much of what you're saying, and I really hope that this makes sense to you, Maura, because I'm getting a lot about this sort of, you know, like I don't want to say, well, I guess anxiety, stress, worry. So the first card that I've got here is mindfulness. I'm just going to take that down for a sec. So mindfulness, right? Peaceful presence, quiet mind. The second card that I got is
Master of many trades. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got this horse, which is a free spirit, right? This literally was the first card that I pulled. And when Thayer, when you said into cars, I mean, I thought of like the pony cars, the muscle cars, right? Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. So I don't know if you're creative more or not, but sometimes if you're having difficulty releasing emotions, creativity is a great way to release those emotions without feeling like you're actually going through the process of releasing said emotions. At least that's been my personal experience. I've got the owl card, which is sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. So this is when it starts to look to me like maybe the message from your dad is that maybe you're just holding on to things too tightly, right? That's just a guess on my part. I could be totally wrong. I've got air spirit, which is knowledge, that you literally have the knowledge within you to be able to assist you onto how to release and to live your best life. But I think that you might be holding on to some stuff, right? In terms of maybe you need to release, maybe you need to forgive, that kind of an idea. I've got going within. And the message on that card is the angels are asking you to calm your mind and feel the power of spirit within you. And then I also got this card. They both came out at the same time. Ignite your heart. Archangel Chamuel is opening your heart, allowing you to love more deeply. And I think that that's loving yourself. I think that's what your dad's message to you is to just allow yourself to live your very best life. Right? Love yourself up a little bit. I hope that resonates. I hope it makes sense.
Don't forget to have fun.
Yeah.
I know that I get a feeling that had a character unto himself, and he was sort of known in the neighborhood or known. I don't know whether his wife is still alive or your mom is still alive, but I'm hearing reach out, something about your mom, or I don't know if he was divorced or something, but there's some sort of female connection. I feel like he's holding out a hand to your mom. He's trying to hold out a hand, a loving hand. And I'm just hearing you were my girl, and you still are.
So sweet. I love that.
So,
that's such a beautiful message. All right, so we have two more to go. We have Rada. May I get an angel message, please? Isn't it though, Tracy? It's beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us today. Morris says, thank you, Thayer.
I'm getting, I would love to know more if I was right on any of those points, but I'm getting for Radia to sing. The angels are singing. The high vibration of singing is a way to connect with the angels. Whether you sing in the shower or sing to music, that singing that like singing in the choir, and that energy, that smooth energy of music is always with you.
Shut up. Sorry. Look.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Music. I don't know if you're musical or not, but I'm getting.
Oh, I'm so hot. All of a sudden, it was so weird. I'm like, my ears are on fire. Look at how red they are. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting really, really hot. Sorry.
Yeah,
It always freaks me out when that happens.
The singing and dancing is the way the angels talk to you, and you can bring in divine love, and they love it. They love it when you sing. They love that. They're right with you, and that you can hear them when you do that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. That's supposed to be my
That's the message I have.
Shut up. Sorry.
I got that right away.
How unprofessional, Kelly. So the first card that I got for you, Rhoda, and I don't even know why I shuffled the deck again, because normally I don't do that. So the first card that I got was Family Harmony. And the message there is your guardian angels are urging you to maintain loving, positive relationships with those close to you. Not saying that you don't, just encouraging you to continue to do that. And then I pulled the music card as I showed, which is just, that's crazy that happened. And the angels are urging you to welcome more music into your life. So just keep singing and playing if you play. Ooh, that made me totally hot. Okay. Well, I think that you guys should join me on a Sunday with Thayer. That's what I think, Gerald. But that's probably not what he meant. But anyways, I hope that helps, Rhoda. I hope that resonates with you, love.
I'd love to collaborate with you, Tarot Stash. Be fun. All right, May, an angel message. Yeah. All right, so and I can't pronounce that name. Yeah.
I do need a fan, Gerald. I do need a fan.
Om. I'm hearing the chanting of Om. I'm hearing the vibration of the earth for you, which could mean a lot of things, but you have a pathway to heaven very easily. It's ancestral. You have an ancestral pathway way up to the mountains. And Om, and you know who you are, and underneath you know what you're doing, and maybe doing a couple of Ohms in the shower while you're shaving every morning is a good idea. Om. You can even get that on the YouTube or something, but that's very important for you to do, and it will connect you to the right vibration. That's what I'm getting.
Kenny Priya says, I have been struggling with my love life.
Keep doing the Om. That I feel like if you center yourself with that vibration and you connect yourself with that vibration, other things will fall into place. I mean, who doesn't have problems with their love life? Huh?
I don't actually, but I did. No. I did until I met my new my husband. Right. My new husband. My husband of 18 years is not my new husband, but
well,
y'all know what I mean.
All I get is the Om, so I that's what's coming through.
The first card I got was Squirrel, which is your spiritual maintenance. I just love those cards. They're so sweet. This is be your own caretaker. So sort of picking up off of what Thayer said. Then I pulled from the Fairy Oracle of the Fairies. This is life energy. Now I want you to notice the colors here, right? All these like golds and sort of like creamy kind of tones, and
life
then
energy. That's Om. Right? Yeah.
That's and the happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So perhaps maybe that is a little tip, right? If you have any baggage or any things that you need to release from previous experiences, that will then allow you to be able to move forward. And then I've got this card. Now just look at the image. They're just stunning, right? Energize yourself with the weather. Enjoy the warm sunshine, the wind in the trees, the cleansing rain, or the clarity after a snowstorm. This will increase your aliveness. So maybe just go outside, right? Experience the weather and have a conversation. Like you just said, I will talk to angels. Go outside, have a conversation. Many years ago, not to go on, most of you know I have anxiety, panic disorder, and depression. And many years ago, I kept myself isolated in the house, never moved, never went outside. And I would literally take myself to this local school that had a big park. And I would just sit there and watch everybody else. And one day I just literally felt like I felt like I was trapped, even though I was inside my own car, sitting in a parking lot with all the windows down. And I felt like if I didn't get outside, like something really bad was going to happen to me, because I felt like my life was slipping out from underneath me. I got out of the car and I walked over to the grass. And I was like, okay, just one time between the two soccer goalposts. And I took that trip, right? And then I said, okay, one time back. And then I did one time back. Then I did another thing. And the next thing I know, I was video recording it and sending it to my husband. And I'm like, look at me, like, woohoo, I'm out of the car. Like instantly my mood switched. Instantly I felt alive. And then I found friends that I would go there every day. I did this for like 1.5 years, and I would talk. Sometimes I would yell. Sometimes I would cry. But it was such a cathartic experience. Not only was it great for exercise and getting me out in the fresh air, but I just talked to spirit, right? And just allowed myself to get out and release whatever was bothering me. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. And I felt fantastic for doing it. So I encourage anyone to just get out in the weather outside and talk.
Well, and the will ground you and connect you to your true self.
Yeah.
And then things will follow after that. It's a vibrational connection. So.
Mark's, no, honey, of course not. He says, new husband, am I being replaced? No. I misspoke. Don't be doing that. So everybody, thank you very much for being here today. Thank you, Thayer. This has been
it was fun.
So much fun. We had lots of people here and lots of lovely readings and lots of awesome questions. So Tarot Stash and Ben, I will speak to Thayer behind the scenes, and then I will let y'all know what we come up with, because I'm going to get the two of you on with Thayer and I here, and then of course you can have some fun with Thayer on your own channel if that's what you want to do too. You are very welcome. Thank you everybody for being here. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and of course we will have Thayer back. But if you want to contact Thayer for a reading or a painting, please do check the information box below the video. That is where her email is. It's Thayer, Thayer, Boo, BOO, the number 2, all one word, @gmail.com. All right. So thank you everyone for being
everybody.
Here.
Thanks. It was great connecting with you guys.
Are you going anywhere like coming up that you want to promote? Are you going on to?
I mean, I'm on meeting with the mediums on Thursday. I've been outside and okay. I like to be free.
Yes, I understand. Tomorrow night, Circle of Friends. Everybody knows that's my collaborative channel with Ali from Heart and Soul Connected, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Friends, we have Danny Shea, Bathrobe Tarot, coming to visit Circle of Friends. We're very excited about that. So I do hope you can check him out. He is awesome. Yeah. I've never had him on the channel, but I am a huge fan. And then on Wednesday for Achieving Wellness, we have Manasa here, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we are doing blame and shame. That is the topic that we're talking about. All the daily reads will be up every morning for you. They're posted at like 4 a.m. So do check those out. Thank you everyone for being here. Don't forget to give a thumbs up on your way out the door. Have yourself a wonderful Sunday, and until we see each other again, many, many blessings. Mwah!
Bye.
Bye.